Hello everyone and welcome back to the plot. It is the end of July, which means it's time for a plot tour, but first I need to do some tidying up. I've kind of neglected this plot for about a week because I've been working on plot 2, so we need to do quite a bit of tidying up today on this plot. I feel like I've got loads to show you as well, so let's get on with it. It's very flowery over here, but the main jobs are to deadhead the cosmos and dahlias and that, and I want to get rid of this grass. I think it's couch or couch grass, however you say it, so it's a bit of a pain. I need to get rid of that, and I'll probably just wood chip this a little bit, and the same with that path. And then we've got some weeding like bindweed, and there's mare's tail in the potatoes, which needs to be gone. Dahlias are very cute though. Very pretty. Basically, the archway has once again overgrown. It's covered with nasturtiums, same as that path, so I can't really get through there. We've also got to tame the tomatoes, so let's get on with those jobs. Let's go, let's go, let's go! Well, the edge of this side of the plot is looking a little better. I just did this tiny bit basically, and yeah, that's made such a difference. Okay, next job on the list. I don't even know where to start. Okay, let's do tomatoes. I think they're most important. I think I need to use the wheelbarrow to collect all of the prunings because I know it's going to be quite a lot. So there's actually some tomatoes ready down there. So I left this what's it called? Creeping buttercup, because I thought it'd have flowers by now, but it still hasn't. So I think I'm just gonna rip it up. But so the tomato that has tomatoes ready, I think it's the Gardener's Ecstasy, and it's the same in my garden as well. It's been the first to have tomatoes ripe. There's something to note about that specific tomato. Where on earth is that coming from? There's nasturtiums climbing up through it, which is not ideal because I want the tomatoes to have some air and light, and the nasturtium are very good at taking over and stopping that. Okay, so this tomato is getting pretty tall. This is the Costelluto Fiorentino, and I think that's probably as tall as I want it to go. because I need to actually be able to pick the fruit, and I won't be able to pick them if they're that tall. Right, let's tie this up. Right, I'm going to start removing lower leaves. Oh no, bindweed, what? That wasn't there last time. Okay, next one is Irish Gardener's Delight. This one has amazing trusses on it, absolutely huge. That one is looking really good. Next we have a massive piece of mare's tail. I think this is sun gold, and I don't think this one likes being outside because it's got barely any trusses. I think it's only got 1, 2, 3 trusses. Okay, that's better than nothing, but the sun gold is much further behind than the Irish Gardener's Delight and the Gardener's Ecstasy. It might be because of the position of it, because it's like at the back of the border, and I don't think it would get as much sun. So maybe that's my fault for planting it here, and that's why it's much further behind. Okay, that one is pruned. I'm going to try and tie it up a bit. Right, let's go around the other side. So this one on the edge, absolutely amazing trusses, and I think it's the, I've got it labelled, Chadwick cherry. They look huge, absolutely huge. I'm being quite harsh with the pruning actually. Oh, I've got a snapdragon. I can't believe that. Didn't think any of them survived, but there's one here. Right, next one is black Russian, but it's more than likely black cherry, not black Russian. Next tomato is the Golden Crown, I think. This one also has a ridiculous number of trusses and tomatoes on the trusses. I don't know how they taste yet, obviously. I can't even get it in. This one's really short compared to the others, but it has loads of fruit on it. Okay, that is tomatoes done, I think. I should probably sort this bit out. I need to seriously deadhead this dahlia. Really spread out. It's one that I left in the ground last year. I thought it kind of got lost under all the sweet peas because the sweet peas were here last year, and when the archway fell over it kind of crushed this dahlia, and I honestly didn't think it would come back, but it did. It was a bit late to come back, but now it's caught up. It's probably better than some of the others I have. But I can't see it back here because the nasturtiums have gone nuts. I think I'm going to actually pull quite a lot of the nasturtium out. They're just going to self-seed again, and I don't really want that. Okay, the dahlia is in the bed. There's an absolutely huge nasturtium here. It's in the path. Okay, that area is a little... I don't know, it's still a little crazy, but at least I can kind of get through there now. I can't get through here at the moment, or in through the archway, but I think I will... Oh, I don't know what to do next now. I'll deadhead the cosmos. The sweet peas have now kind of gone over. They've stopped doing their flowers, and I'm just gonna wait for all the seed pods to be ready and then collect them. There's still a lot of buds on these cosmos, but they are like the flowers are getting smaller now, so it makes me think that it's starting to come to an end. At least this plant anyway, because yeah, I just notice it more with this one here. So yeah, I'll keep deadheading to try and make them go on for as long as possible. Eventually I will collect the seed. I think I'm going to try and tie this sunflower up because it is leaning over massively. And a lot of the lower branches have already snapped, so it's hanging on. Okay, so this sunflower, I can barely fit it in frame, but this is the biggest sunflower I've ever grown. It's absolutely crazy. I'm going to tie it a little, yeah, I think it needs a little bit of string, if that will do anything to hold it upright. But yeah, I've never grown a sunflower quite so big, and I am going to try and measure it again. This is a second branch of it, so this is one sunflower. This side of the plot is looking pretty, is neat. Since I've done this little path bit in between those beds, I think it looks so neat and tidy. It's just the other side of the plot is the chaotic zone. Okay, let's start at the very front of the plot. Nothing much has changed at the front, to be honest, so but let's start there anyway. In the front bed we have the hollyhocks, the beautiful hollyhocks. Look at them go. That's so weird. Why do they have flowers there, then a massive gap, and then the flowers at the top are opening? That's so weird. Yeah, it's like that on all of them. But yeah, I love these hollyhocks. They're so pretty. Anyway, the bottom of the bed is looking a little sparse. I did sow borage seeds in here. Oh, look. I can see one popping up there. Any more? Oh, wow, look at that bee. Look how much pollen it's got on it. Absolutely covered. Where are you going? Going to another flower? It's going all the way up there. Oh my gosh. I love seeing bees absolutely covered in pollen. I think it's so cute. And I do love the way the bees just go round in the little circle on these hollyhocks. So lovely. I love them. Look how tall they are. I did sow some more hollyhocks a couple of months ago, but I've only got 9 left because the slugs and snails got them. But I need to pot those up actually over the weekend. I definitely should have deadheaded this foxglove. This would have self-seeded absolutely everywhere. I was going to collect. Actually, I've brought little seed envelopes with me, so I'll save some seed and then I will chop this down because we're bound to have a billion foxgloves in here next year. But yeah, we've got the sweet peas, which are just finishing. This structure is obviously going to look terrible when these all start, well, they've already started dying back, but when they completely die back. But I really want to save as much. Is that a spider? No, I don't know. I really want to save as much seed as possible, so I am going to let it go all brown and crusty and horrible, but that's the price I pay for wanting a bunch of sweet pea seeds. Anyway, next bed. So this I mentioned in the last tour. This is some kind of mallow that is self-seeded here, and I was going to keep it because I knew it would have pink flowers, and I did keep it, and it's gone really big. But it's definitely got pink flowers, so yeah, that is that. It's kind of in the way, but it's cute. In the bed, I sowed some chard and I'm really confused I don't think this is all chard popping up because I definitely didn't sow any chard over there. This is chard, the one with the red stalks. I think, yeah, those are chard, but don't know what those are. Those will have to be weeded. Then we've still got beetroot in here. I'm slowly picking the beetroot and I'm working my way through a bunch of beetroot recipes, trying them out, and I have been filming some of it, so I will put together I was going to say a beetroot video, no, like a cooking preserving video shortly with some beetroot recipes. So these beetroot are choggia, so they're the stripy, twirly, like white and pink inside. So they, although they will flavour like beetroot hummus, they won't give it the red pink colour that I want. But my plot neighbour over there gave me a bunch of beetroot. They were absolutely huge. So I've roasted one and they are the dark proper like beetroot colour. So I'll use those for beetroot hummus and beetroot. I want to try the beetroot chocolate cake, so I'll use my neighbour's beetroot for that. And then this, I think it's just best for, I don't know, roasted. I like roasted beetroot, so that's probably what I'll do with these. So let's carry on. Wait, no, we just have to look at the pretty hollyhocks again. Oh, I love them. They're so pretty. Okay, next. So the trough, this thing, I had carrots in last year, then I sowed poppies, none of the poppies germinated. This one, foxglove went in and it's kind of almost done its thing now. So I'm not sure what I'll put in here. I probably will try carrots again. Carrots and parsnips, or I'll try parsnips in the ground, but let's move on. So yeah, chard, need to sort thin them out and get rid of the not charred seedlings. Next bed, so the dwarf beans are doing really well now. They'll probably have some beans on them very soon, which is good because my other batch of beans has gone over. This is the broccoli rabe, and I've noticed with lots of stuff I have direct sown, it's got lots of little holes in the leaves, and I think it's a flea beetle or something. So we'll see how these do and if they survive. When they get a little bigger, I'll probably thin them out quite a bit. And then we've got perpetual spinach, which has popped up. I don't think that's a perpetual spinach. Yeah. Oh, that's definitely not a perpetual spinach. These mare's tails, man. Ugh. This is a cafe au lait. I think, yeah, it's got some buds, which is exciting. And then in this bed we have the pumpkins, which I need to tie onto the obelisk thing. There is two really good, oh look, yeah, two really good plants, and then two more I stuck in which are not looking great, but to be fair, these looked like that when I stuck them in, so maybe they will perk up. These are the Jilby Little, and I did plonk a Romanesco courgette in. Whether that will do anything, I do not know. So moving on to this bed, which I just weeded. This is the main crop potatoes, and I can't believe how many potato berries they have produced. Like, what do I do with these? I know I can't eat them, they're very poisonous. If I leave them on the ground, will they like regrow or what? Like, what are they for? They're so weird. So yeah, there's quite a lot of potato berries just hanging around in there. Can I compost them? I don't know. Let me know. This area by the greenhouse, I need to make a compost pile. I really wanted, I don't know what I wanted, actually. I need a compost area desperately. The Dalek bins, they're not big enough for the amount of plant material I have now. The two bins I have are full. I think I do need like a 3-bay system, especially because I've got the other plot now. There's going to be even more material coming in when I get that other plot planted up. So I need to source some pallets, but for now I think I will just have to make a pile. I know there's nothing wrong with having like an open compost heap, but yeah, I like things tidy. Yeah, don't know. Need to think about compost stuff. So yeah, I will plonk this plant material somewhere, probably just in front of that bin, to be honest, and we'll sort something out at a later date. But anyway, middle bed. I think the wind really batters this middle bed because the cosmos are like lying down. This one's lying down. This one's barely standing. And then obviously the whatchamacallits, the obelisks have been struggling. But I love this bed. I mean, I loved it when it was at its peak with the sweet peas in flower, but I still love it now. I love having the alyssum just overflow on the edge, and I love it so much. People have said, "Oh, it's going to self-seed everywhere. You'll never get rid of it." Why would I want to get rid of this? It's so pretty. It's good for some kind of pollinator. I think it's like hoverflies or something, but yeah, I love it. I think you can get pink alyssum. So next year I will try and get some pink one as well. This cosmos is the Dutch double rose double click. I always get it wrong. It's something along those lines. This one, I think it was supposed to be an apricotta, but that is not apricotta. That is so pretty. Look at them. I love them. I'm going to try and save seed of these. Whether it will turn out like this one or do something completely different, but yeah, it's so pretty. And down here we have the Teesbrook Audrey Dahlia. I have 3 of these on the plot and they are so pretty. I love open flower dahlias, and obviously the pollinators do as well, so oh, they're just so pretty. Love them. And I can't actually get through here anymore, but we have another Dutch double click, double rose. Oh, wee. And we'll go around the other side. This is definitely an apricotta because it's actually apricot. I love Cosmos so much. Oh, they're so pretty. So pretty. Just look at the pink centres and then the peachy. Oh, they're just amazing. Anyway, I plonked a dahlia here. It's kind of not out of place, but it doesn't have space to shine in this bed. It's just too, yeah, not in the right place. This one is Sincerity. Then I have the self-seeded poppy. It's been and gone. It was like a pale red, really frilly looking, kind of weird. I think it's got like some kind of mildew or something. I didn't love it, but it was nice that it popped up. And we've got the white Cosmos. This is Apollo white and it's really short. It looks like the standard Cosmos shape, doesn't it? But I do prefer the apricotta and the double click, double Dutch rose, whatever. And we have asters blooming already, which is early. These aren't quite the colour I was hoping for. They're quite a dark purple. I was hoping for like a paler lilac. They're kind of weird. I don't know, like a royal purple, is that a thing? They're pretty and the butterflies like going in them. So yeah, but they're not exactly what I was hoping for. And then the monster here is the Titan sunflower. It has the thickest stalk. Crazy, but it's not as tall as my regular sunflower. Has it bloomed yet? I don't know, we'll go around the other side, but yeah, that's what's in this bed. This is the Titan sunflower. But yeah, for reference, that is my tallest sunflower, and it's probably like a foot higher, taller than that one. Anyway, let's go round the other side. This bed is just full of straw flowers. They're absolutely beautiful. I have not picked any for myself. I've just been leaving them because the pollinators absolutely love them. And this little, oh, where is it? Oh, by the way, it is butterfly, it's the big butterfly watch. I'll leave a link down below, but I need to do that before I go. But yeah, the butterflies are absolutely obsessed with these, especially this butterfly. It's the ones with a little spot on their wing. Kind of remind me of a robin, the colours of a robin. But yeah, they love this. Well, to be fair, I think all the pollinators love these, and I love them too. I love the colours. Obviously, the pink is my favourite. The pink and the creamy yellow one are my favourite, but I think all together with the orange and the red, and yeah, they're just so pretty. Gosh, just look at that view. Okay, let's move on. So, oh no, I think this one's fallen over. Might have snapped. They're getting quite big. I sowed lettuce under here. No sign of any lettuce. I sowed rocket here, and there is some rockets popping up. And then the fennel here, I don't know. That might be a fennel. Might not be though. That might be a fennel. Don't know. Or it could just be a weed. So we'll try again. We'll try again soon. And then we've got another sunflower. This one is also pretty tall. And it's a really nice colour actually. It's very pale. Look at that. Pretty. Oops. Oh, and down here we've got kale. I think something's got in. I think somebody's eating my kale. Yes. Ah, look at you. Caterpillar, who are you? Oh, you're gonna eat all my kale though. Oh, look. Is that the little flea beetle? I think it is. Oh, wait, there. I think it is. They make all the holes. Um, yeah, that sunflower's nice. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, there you are. You're the little butterfly that, yeah, that specific butterfly loves the straw flowers. Okay, back to the front of the plot. My dahlia bed is looking very pretty. It looks really pretty from the other side, actually. Let's go around. I love these. Look at that. The colours. They're so pretty. Two of the Teesbrook Audreys at the front. This one is Belfour, Sincerity, Random Gap. And in the middle, it's the Cafe au Lait Royal. But for some reason, it's trying to bloom when it's like too short. So I can't even see that flower. I mean, it's really pretty, but it's not blooming where it should be. It's got more buds, so maybe I'll chop that middle one off and then give the other buds a chance. Down here I sowed the pak choi, and the same thing has happened. It must be that little beetle thing. I think that little beetle thing is active in the hottest months of the summer, so I will just wait, do another sowing of the pak choi and the rocket and stuff, so yeah, it'll be fine. And the archway. This is something I need to do next. I think I'm going to remove all of the calendula. It's got powdery mildew, and it must be just something that happens this time of year, because it's happened to the ones in my garden as well, and it can't be just to do with airflow, because that's what I originally thought. But yeah, it's happened to every calendula I have. But these were so pretty. Little sad they are kind of over now, but I'll remove them, cut back the nasturtium as well, and I'll probably plant some snapdragons. I'm going on a little garden centre trip over the weekend, so I'll probably have to pick up some snapdragons there. But I did sow loads, absolutely loads and loads and loads of snapdragons really early on this year, and they all got powdery mildew, and I ended up just giving up on them because they were in such a terrible state. I plonked a couple out around the plot. Like, there is one that survived, but yeah, all the snapdragon that I deliberately sowed, yeah, they didn't make it. But luckily, loads and loads and loads had self-seeded in my garden. So my garden is absolutely rammed with snapdragons, ones that are just self-seeded, which is great. But yeah, I haven't got any at the plot. Well, I've got one at the plot. Yeah, all of that to say, I will buy some snapdragons over the weekend and then put some in here. Yeah, remove the calendula. I've also got another sunflower. This one's so beautiful, and it's got so many heads. I love the rusty colour actually. It's really nice. This one, I felt that it's just unable to support itself. So yeah, I've got a lot of string on there, and some of the branches have snapped, but I just left them and they have survived and they are flowering, which is pretty cool. And then I have beans, lots and lots of beans I should have picked. I don't have my basket with me today, so I feel like I can't pick things if I don't if I don't have my basket. Over on this side of the arch, we have the courgette. The Romanesco one is huge. I do need to prune this off, a lot of the leaves off. There's another cosmos in there. The climbing yellow courgette. There's some big ones down there, but I did try and make it go up, but it just doesn't want to. It would rather just go along the floor, which is great. But this is my sunflower. I'm gonna stand next to it for reference because it's huge. I'm gonna try and measure it again, but look at it. It's absolutely crazy. I've never ever grown a sunflower quite like it before, and it was just one of your standard, I think it was called like sunburst mix. I don't think the packet says that they would potentially grow to 10 foot tall, but it has done quite a good job, and it's another one with multiple flower heads. So that sunburst mix, very much like that packet of seed. Yeah, I can't believe that. Okay, moving on. This bed down here, yeah, I need to trim quite a bit of this plant material away. My sprouts are in here. Oh, sorry. Yeah, they're looking so much better now. I think they will survive. I'm pretty sure they'll survive. We've got leeks, which probably need a little bit of thinning out. I'll harvest some, I think, baby leeks. And we've got the bed where I had my raw beans. I've put 2 curry squash, and once again they are very yellow and stunted, but hopefully they will perk up like the other pumpkins and do something. Couple of cosmos, but yes, this massive nasturtium needs it needs to go. Then I'd like to go through the archway at some point in the future. Oh, look. Okay, I think this is looking a little better, this side of the bed. Oh, little babies. Oh, okay. So this is, oh, two bees fighting over one flower. This is another dahlia, and in this bed I had the dwarf beans, which have, I think, come to an end now. There might be a couple which I can harvest, and a verbena bonariensis. I think I've put 3 plants in here. Oh, look at the fuzzy little bee. Oh, look at it. Yeah, the bees absolutely love this as well, so definitely be growing more of it next year. I think it's a perennial, so yeah, it's a perennial, isn't it? So I'll just leave it and then it'll just come back next year. Maybe I'll take one of the plants out and put it somewhere else, and yeah, so the bees are very happy with this bed, and I don't think there's anything else in there I need to show. No. The tomato bed is next, and look at the tomatoes. So these, I think they're starting. I don't know. I was going to say they're starting to ripen. I don't think. Maybe. These are the Costa Luto Fiorentino. They're like little mini beefsteaks. So they've probably got a little bit more growing. That one, you can kind of see the shape of it. Yeah, a bit more growing to do yet, but they're looking really good. Then we have quite a lot of trusses on the Gardener's Ecstasy. And there's one ready, or 2 ready. That's very exciting. Yeah, these have been first to form trusses in my garden and at the allotment, and first to start ripening, which is exciting. Noted for next year. This one, I actually don't remember what it is. I don't remember what I planted, but it's also got quite a lot of tomatoes on it. This side we also have the Irish Gardener's Delight, which has enormous trusses. Look at all those tomatoes. Amazing. And we have finally the Sun Gold. There we go. That's a pretty impressive truss, but yeah, not as many on this plant, but I think it is because it doesn't get as much sun. On this one, we have the Chadwick cherry, which is, again, impressive. And this is my only snapdragon. Yeah, hopefully because I've moved some of the nasturtium, it will keep growing. We have the black cherry. Oh no, this is Black Russian, which means the one over there is black cherry. Look at this, it's got a double truss going on, which is pretty cool. This was the seed packet that said Black Russian, which I grew last year, but it definitely wasn't Black Russian because they're cherries. So I think it's a type of black cherry. So I'm growing black cherry and fake Black Russian just to see if they're actually the same tomato. I actually really like this one. Next, this one is the Golden Crown, which also has extremely long trusses of fruit. Absolutely wild. So impressed. And then finally, this is... Wait, no, this one's Golden Crown. That's Golden Crown. I don't know what that one is then. Oh, that's the Irish Gardener's Delight. Okay. Getting all mixed up. But I am so excited for these. I just can't get over them. My tomato seeds were from Real Seed Company. I wasn't going to buy tomato seeds, and then I did because I wanted to try out Real Seeds because they are based in West Wales. So I thought, yeah, we'll try some Welsh seed, and they are doing very well. It might be because we've had such dry, warm weather this year, but yeah, those tomatoes are doing very well outdoors in Wales. Amazing. So the very back of the plot, bird area is still there. Hasn't overgrown just yet, but I do need to sort that little bird bath out and give them more food at some point. Comfrey has all flopped over, so we're going to have to chop quite a bit of that back. If you missed my last video, it was a week of work on the plot too, but I also did chop back this back bit there. I'm slowly reclaiming that little bit of land. Got this lovely fern, which I absolutely love ferns. When I dug it out and replanted it over here, I had a couple of comments being like, why are you doing that? It's just like a bracken fern, but I love them. I love the shape of the leaves. So pretty. But I'm probably going to dig, I've got two, I'll dig them out and put them in containers probably, or move them around, because the pond needs a lot of attention. I call it the pond, but honestly it's just a big, it's the bath full of iris. Yeah, so that is that. Yeah, it needs a lot of work. And then we have a nasturtium patch here. There is quite a bit of bindweed as well, which I will get to. But the back of the plot is actually looking a little bit better. I know it doesn't look great, but it's better. So with the back of the plot, I'm going to keep the comfrey patches. There's actually two now. There's one like by plot 2, like on the edge between the two plots, and then there is the OG comfrey patch, and I'm just gonna chop them back and keep them, and yeah, reassess the back of the plot in the autumn and winter. I do get a question. It's probably like every single video people comment like, what are you going to do with the back fence? I thought you were going to cover it. Why haven't you done that? I will get to it. But like I said, it probably will be an autumn winter job now. Wait for the comfrey and stuff to die back, and I will do a thing like Next Door Man has done, but I will try and make it pretty. So my thoughts at the moment will probably, is likely I will use some of that material, or at least halfway, and then cover it with that roll of bamboo screening stuff, like, or willow screening, that stuff, or put some kind of trellis, something to hold the nettles back. But yeah, that's something for autumn and winter, and I do want to make it pretty. I know I could just put that piece of fabric across there like now, but it'll look ugly. I don't want it to look ugly. I want it to look pretty. Yeah. So yeah, next week we'll work on this, the comfrey patches, chop them back a bit, and the archway, reclaiming the archway, taking out the mouldy calendula. Yeah. If you did miss the last video, I will link it above, but this is how plot 2 is looking. I did plant 3 pumpkins. They're still looking very yellow, so there's one pumpkin there, one there, and there's one there. Hopefully they'll do something, but yeah, still planning and working on this plot, and then yeah, back of the plot is also planning and thinking, and yeah. Right, it is time for me to go home. I'm hungry. I always get so hungry when I'm at the allotment. Like, I don't know what it is. I always eat before coming, and then suddenly I just get really, really hungry. And then it's like, I gotta leave. I need to go home. I need food. Should probably bring more snacks with me. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope the audio quality is a lot better. Even though it's been really breezy today, I hope the microphone has worked well. We'll see when it comes to editing. Wait, no, it's not time to go yet. We need to do the butterfly, the big butterfly watch. I have been doing it probably every day. I think I started talking about it a minute ago and then I forgot. It's 15 minutes. Count the number of butterflies and like the species, the type, the variety of butterfly species. Yeah, we need to do that before I leave. Really hungry though. Oh. 15-minute timer on. We've got our first visitor. Hello, little dude. You got another one. Oh my gosh, we have another one. Hello. You're not the same one going round and round, are you? I don't think so. Oh, I think it's the same one. No, because it leaves. It can't. I don't know. I see another one over there. Ah, there's another one. It's two. Yay. It's actually really stressful counting and identifying them, and that they just fly away before you can. Oh, look. There's another one. Wait, no, it's gone. Oh no, it's there. It's still there. Who's that? See, I can't tell, and then as soon as you get close, they fly away. Who are you? Are you a little meadow brown? Oh, that is a different one. It's got a little bit of a broken wing. Who are you? I think that's a meadow brown. Oh, I don't know. I'm not good at butterfly identification. Oh my gosh, it's the wren! It's the baby little wren! Oh my gosh, she's so cute! Hello! What are you eating? Little bugs or something. Oh, you're so cute! Oh, look at the way you just stretched up to. Oh, so cute. Absolutely love them. Okay, butterfly count is done. I saw absolutely tons of the cabbage whites and the small whites and the little brown ones. 2 days ago when I did the count here last, I saw a comma and two red admirals, so we didn't see any commas or red admirals today, but plenty of cabbage whites. Anyway, now it's time for me to go home. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and do those YouTube things. I will see you Tuesday with another video from the plot. Bye guys.